Hey, I hope you are as excited as I am, since now you'll get your hands dirty with core concept of Git. In this section, you will learn how to configure author name and email address. Here, author is a repository user. Before Git can become active, we need to provide the username and email address. This is an optional, but it is preferable that we implement this step. There are three ways of working with Git repository. These three techniques will be illustrated in subsequent lectures. Let us start with the first technique. We'll be creating a repository from scratch. This means that we have no files or directories. We'll create a fresh directory and execute the necessary command. This will initialize the repository and create the .git directory that contains all the metadata for the project. Technique 2. Creating a repository from an existing project that is unversioned. This means that we have an existing project with its files and directories. However, this project is not under source control management. We'll initialize a repository with necessary commands that will create the .git directory and hence bring it under version control. Now the third technique, creating a repository by copying a project from the central repository. So what do you mean by that? We'll learn this technique in the next section. Here we'll copy a project from GitHub, which will be our central repository. We'll be using both HTTPS and SSH protocols in separate lectures to copy the project. Perhaps you know HTTPS, but if SSH is a new beast to you, don't worry, we'll cover that in great detail in later lectures.